The Bible says in the last days, it'll be just like in the days of Noah. That means what they were doing then, we'll be doing now. The Bible says that God got angry at those angels that came down and corrupted man. Not only did they just mix their DNA with man and create giants, but they said they taught men about war and weapons and violence and how to mix, and even about something as simple as eye makeup. That's why the Egyptians' eyes were the way they were, because they understood eyes are seductive. So they taught women how to allure men with the eyes. So the Bible says that God had got mad at them, and he chained them and cast them into Taratus. I mean, these same fallen creatures that was here will come back again. They're not going to come back as the fallen angels that they were. They're going to come back as a lie. They're going to say they're aliens. These are the creatures that created us. Scientists have already known there was an invisible barrier around this earth. The Bible says in Genesis 1:1 that darkness was on the face of the deep, and the earth was without form and void. The word void in the Hebrew really means chaos. The earth was chaotic. But when God said, "Let there be light," the Bible says the light shine in darkness, and the darkness cannot overcome it. So God put a wall of light around this earth to hold back the darkness. Now this is what this machine in Switzerland is capturing. They're capturing darkness. It's called antimatter. The people over in CERN with this Hadron Collider, remember, 17-mile wide circle. This is the biggest machine in the world, 300 miles underground in Switzerland. Because they have gone back with the finest particles of matter, they have found out that there is a wall that is keeping back the dark realm or the dark matter. Remember, these people have been working on this machine since, they say, 1950, but it's too big. They had to be working on this machine, they really say, for hundreds of years, because it's too big. So Satan's been doing this a long time. They say they're trying to create the Big Bang conditions. That 17-mile circle is a big portal. This is what CERN is. It's the 17 miles of like a snake. What it is, it's a machine, but it's like a long, big 17-mile long snake that they shooting these particles through at the speed of light. Real fast, trying to get it go real fast. Now, this is the CERN logo. If you notice what it is, it's 3 6s, which is the mark of the beast being a polygon. It's a polygon. Just to give you some information, the place where CERN is, it's called a polyacum. This is the god of Shiva in front of the building of CERN. This god of Shiva is doing a dance of death and life and creation around a portal. Now, if I can break this down spiritually, finitely for you, this dance is an occultic dance. That's why a lot of the dances they're doing now are ritual dances. A lot of this freaky nay, all that stuff, it's just ritual dances. That's why it makes people look when they do it. It's rituals. So you can conjure up demons a number of ways. Dance, that's what them ritual dances in Africa are. They dance, and then they go into a trance, which is what the clubs are modeled after. You do know when you was in the club and all that, that's what the club really was modeled from. Mesmer knew, they took it from voodoo, that if you get enough people together, change their rhythm with a beat, that you can cause them to transcend. That's what voodoo is. They creating a portal. The dance is creating a portal. That's why once a person gets the dance, you get sexual, you get lustful. Listen now, scientists have figured out antimatter, darkness, is in each one of us. The goal of life is for you to meet the light, or you will die in your darkness. Oh, God help me. Scientists, these physicists have said, in this antimatter, this darkness, is still connected to whatever's on the other side. Now, so remember, those fallen angels were banished, and they are there until the time of the end. So remember, those fallen angels were banished, and they are there until the time of the end. Satan is using man to create the opening. He's building Satan a way to get these angels out of the abyss. Now, the abyss is not like a hole in the earth. The abyss is they vanished to another dimension. When they started up the machine, they found out that they could capture this darkness. It's not scientific, it's supernatural. They've already said that the pyramid, the Great Pyramid of Giza, was an energy source. It was a portal, it's an energy source. It's a stargate. It was covered by a material that made it more conductive, but they stole all of the outer shell that was on the big Giza pyramid. Ecclesiastes said there's nothing new under the sun. What Satan did before, he gonna do it again. That's why these 13 Illuminati blood families, every time somebody digging and finds something, they run and steal it and take the artifacts, so you don't really realize the technology was already here before. Because those 13 Illuminati blood families have been, this is what their goal has been. This is where all the world resources was going at. They couldn't get enough titanium and lithium that they need for these machines. That's why they went in every nation. Now I'm gonna give y'all a whole revelation y'all didn't even see. I'm gonna tell y'all something y'all didn't see. This was the true reason behind wars. To get the raw materials to build this machine. That's the biggest machine in the world. You gotta understand how much resources it took to build this big machine. They had that war in Afghanistan. They found a vein of lithium that was worth over $1 trillion. Didn't tell y'all that, did they? Didn't tell y'all that's what it was about, right? But that's what they went in Afghanistan for. And they also needed gold. But most of the resources that you think in this war was them going in countries, taking resources to build this machine for the Satan. Can y'all handle what I'm trying to tell you? Oh, when he said, let there be light, light still is. Light still is. This is the barrier. That's why angels now, because angels are of the light, they can come through the barrier of, oh, y'all ain't ready for me. But darkness cannot. Remember, darkness cannot overcome the light, right? So demons have to need your agreement to get heard. They need your light in order to give them a hold through that. That's why you have to do rituals and witchcraft and all kinds of demonic stuff you have to do, because you got to get the agreement so they can come. They can't just come here. That's why Jesus gave the greatest warning. It'll be just like the days of Noah. So we jumped over there and didn't understand what were they doing. Well, the fallen angels had come down. Y'all got what I'm saying?